Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for an epic Bakugan deck profile video. So we've got number 23 here. Crazy to think. 23 decks, dude. Almost at 24 decks. But yeah. Anyways, got this deck set up, and if you can't see it right there, we've got Mono Darkus. You already know I had to do it. I'm like, I haven't made a Mono Darkus deck yet, and I need to do it. So yeah, now's the time. And recently, I got a Darkus Serpentines Ultra. You can go and check out that unboxing. But yeah, that's the thing I needed for this deck in order to like fully show it off. So yeah. Anyways, time to show it off. There we go. We got all the cores. So, the Bakugan for this. Mono Darkus, obviously. So, we've got Darkus Serpentines Ultra. B-Power 300, damage of 5. You know, not the highest B-Power, but still, it's got a pretty good Evo with it. And also comes with Magic Shield and Fist. And then we've got Hydrus Ultra, Darkus Hydrus Ultra, B-Power 800, damage of 1, big time B-Power right away. And if it lands on a fist, it gets +3. So, yeah, and it comes with a fist and a regular, well, a flaming fist and a regular fist. And then we've got Darkus Trox, which is B-Power 700, damage of 1, comes with a shield and comes with a helix. So yeah, no matter what, it's a very diverse deck setup, you know what I mean? And like having some high B-Power, you know, magic shield and such, and like helixes definitely will back these Bakugan up. And plus them having pretty high B-Powers in general, pretty dang good. So yeah, that's the setup for this, and then I'll show you guys the cores that I went with. So for the Flaming Fist, plus 150 Bs and +4 for the damage, you know. I'm out of the 250 ones. Like I said, I go with what I have as I go along. I run out of a certain core, then, you know, just don't have that certain core for that. But, you know, I make it work. And then we got the Fist here, plus 100 if it's Darkus or Aquas, +3. And then we got the Shield, plus 400 for Aquas or Darkus. And then for the Helix, we got plus 500 and -1. For the Fist, we got plus 150, +1. Had to put that one in there. One of the best fists for sure. And then Aquas and Darkus get plus 400 for that. So, I mean, if they land on that right away, you're talking 1100. Yeah, you're talking about 1100, 700, 1200, you know. So, all pretty decent B-Powers. And if they land on the Helix, you know, with the 500, I mean, you're talking about, what, like 1200, 800, 1300. So yeah, minus that one, but you know, still there'll be cards to back up like the damage and such in this deck, obviously, because 2 of them have like low damage levels. But yeah, so we got Hydrus right here, Hydrus Ultra, and then we got Darkus Trox, and then Darkus Serpentines Ultra. And I know I don't really open the Bakugan that much for you know, these deck profile videos, but just know it's the right Bakugan. I make sure I go through and make sure the right Bakugan and such. But yeah, anyways, for this Mono Darkus setup, got Sea Serenity, flip card right there. Stops like Chaos or Ventus. Tainted Touch, +2, sacrifice for +7. Got Thunderstorm, +200, and then you can sacrifice to reroll, you know, just in case you mess up. Darkus Slicer, +200. If it's holding a fist, +3. Since there are 2 in here, definitely would be useful, you know, up that damage. Shade Blade for +2 right away. Hyper Trox, 902. And when you play, you could choose a player to discard a card. So if somebody drops a card, and that could be really useful, you know. But yeah, it makes them get rid of a card whenever you use Hyper Trox. Then we got Garganoid's Gaze, destroy a hero with a cost of 4 energy or less. So stop some heroes, like some low-level heroes. Then we got Dark Path for +300, 2 to get it out, you know, up that B-Power. Tainted Touch for +2 or sacrifice for +7, get some more damage. Might of Night for the Shadow Strike, and then you could discard for +5. Then we got Wither for -3. We got Futility. So I got a couple of like AA cards, and I'm like, I definitely want to use them. So it stops Aurelus, Chaos, or Ventus. So definitely useful, you know. Darkus Petrify, -5. Then we got Sonic Shield, stops Fist or Flaming Fist Bakugan. Then we got Darkus Snare, stops a Bakugan holding a Magic Shield. Prismatic Shield, +200. Thunderbolt, +3. Curse of Darkus, -2 or sacrifice for -10. Definitely some defense. Another Futility to stop Aurelus, Chaos, or Ventus. Got Sonic Shield right there. Then we got Dark Path for +300. Hyper Serpentines Ultra, 608. But when you play it, you give a Bakugan +400 in the Shadow Strike. So literally right out of the gate, you give that to this, then it'll be at 1008. Like turn 3, 1008. And then if it's also on that, I mean 1408. Still pretty dang good. And then whatever cards, you know. So yeah, then got a black hole in there because black hole is really useful, especially against Arliss, Titan, Dragonoid, Ultra. You know, I mean, I know some AA cards stop it, but don't really have any AA, so black hole is like the second best option, you know. So I had to put one in there. Got China Riot, +1 to your attacks, and if it's discarded, you can play it for free. So definitely useful, you know. I like Darkus China big time. Then we got Hyper Serpentines Ultra, got another one. Got Stone Skid, +200, and Sacrifice for +800. Night Lightning, draw a card, then sacrifice this card for +3, use it as many times as you want to. Got a Pact of Darkness in here because Pact of Darkness is really good. If you sacrifice, you can play it for free. So, yeah. Then we got C, Shadow Strike to your Darkest Bakugan. If you deal 10 or more damage, you can draw 3 cards, so, you know, you can get some more energy and such. So if you have, like, high damage at that point, you can get 3 cards from it, too. So it's another way of getting some more cards in your hand. Hypertrox, 902. You know, seen that before. Then Hyper Hydrus Ultra, 1003. If it lands on the Flaming Fist, it gets +5 and the Shadow Strike. So literally, like, that's pretty wild. 1008, turn 3, and the Shadow Strike, so you can't lower it down. Then we got Umbro Slash, +100 for each flip card in your discard pile. Hence why there's quite a few flip cards in here. Definitely useful for that. Gravity Shift, your opponent chooses 1,000 bees or 10 damage. Then we got Wither for -3, a nice hollow one too. Then Hyper Hydrus Ultra, got another one. Got another Dark Path for +300, another Prismatic Shield for +200. Got Dust to Dust, also hollow, +300. You can sacrifice to draw 2 cards, so definitely useful. Then we got Shade Blade for +2, some damage right away. And then another Pact of Darkness. So, yeah, man, overall, like I said, big time defense with this, but it also hits pretty well and also has some pretty good defenses with it because, you know, that's the main thing for Darkus, like obviously the sacrifice and such. And also you could be like a little bit of a troll with Darkus too if you want to. But, yeah, man, I'm like, I have to make a mono Darkus deck. And obviously with all the decks, they're decks that I really want to use that I think would be pretty awesome and really fun to use no matter what. It'll just be really, really interesting. So maybe some of these setups you guys might not have seen or anything, but yeah, you know, just a bunch of different setups. So at this point, I've made like a mono deck for every single faction except for Arliss. And that's obviously because I have no Age of Arliss. I really, really want to get some AA and also some more Resurgence because there's some Resurgence Evos that I don't have. And also like all of AA, like I don't have and I definitely need it. But yeah, man. And, like, even when I get, like, those two, like, some Resurgence, when I get AA, especially, some of the decks I've made with some Bakugan that don't have Evos in them right now, I'll go back and put in the Evos and I'll adjust them. But, yeah, man. Anyways, that is it for this Bakugan deck profile video. This is number 23. Crazy to think we're at 23, man. Put out a lot of decks. Even not being able to really battle anybody or such. It shows how much I love the game. I mean, considering I got, like, Bakugan tats and stuff on my arm. Yeah, I got to show them off because you already know. Like, Arliss, I got a Darkus one. I got, well, multiple Darkus ones. Old school Darkus, new school Darkus. I got a Pyrus one on the other side of my arm, but yeah, you know, but it just shows how much I love the game, man. Like, it's just so, so awesome. And even not being able to battle anybody. The last time I battled people was honestly, like, the Anime Expo event. And that's going to probably shock a lot of people because they're like, you're a big YouTuber. You should be battling people more. Well, I would if, like, people played in my area. And also if I could go to trips, like, and they didn't cost an arm and a leg because it's hard. But, yeah, man. Hoping to just like go to some events soon and be able to test out these decks and, you know, just have a lot of fun with them because no matter what, they definitely fit my style. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that is it for this deck profile number 23. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice the crap out of that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, hopefully soon I can make an AA deck, like, you know, for an Arliss deck. Well, anyways, till next time, it is your boy, Kimbo, signing off. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Until then, stay awesome. And Bakugan Brawl! I'm up out of here.